All right, I am with Amy Binkley with Cafe Bink in Carefree, and she's going to teach us how to make her chocolate pudding, and we might even check in on the bolognese sauce that we started in the last segment. So, all right, get us started.
So chocolate pudding, what I have here is I have my milk and I have my vanilla bean that I've scraped out in here, and you can see the milk's been scalded, so it's a little bit hot right now.
Okay.
In this container, I have my egg yolks and my sugar and my flour, which I've mixed together. You want to make sure it's that nice light color. So the first thing I'm going to do right now, could you hold that bowl for me?
This bowl?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to dribble really slowly the milk in there because
and that's the vanilla bean. We're seeing all those little specks.
All those little specks are the vanilla bean. That's okay.
I have failed.
What we're doing is called tempering the eggs here. So you're just cooking them just a little bit so they don't become scrambled eggs when we put them back into the hot mixture.
Okay, because if we do it too fast, that's what would happen?
Yep, everything is going to end up curdling and it's not going to be smooth and your pudding just isn't going to be right.
Okay.
So we don't want that.
I wonder how many people make homemade pudding as opposed to just opening a box and adding milk.
It's so simple to open the box, but I love this method. There's
Are we going to really
like
taste it different? Like there's just nothing like...
Yes,
okay.
you are.
You're like, of course, I wouldn't be here.
So now I'm pouring this mixture back onto my pan. It's my pan here. I'm going to go ahead and scrape this out.
And now it's already hot, right?
It's already hot. You're going to continue cooking it. It's going to get thicker as it cooks because of the flour that's in the mixture. And as soon as it starts to thicken up, now this is something that you do want to stir pretty constantly, not like the polenta you can walk away and come back and stir it.
Okay.
But you want to be stirring this because the opportunity for it to burn on the bottom and make the pudding taste burnt is there.
Okay. So we have to stir that until it thickens up?
Stir that until it thickens up. You want to go ahead and
stir
it
do you want me to do that? And
sure.
Can we jump back over to this?
We'll jump back over to the bolognese.
Okay.
So you can see...
This is what real chefs do. They have to sort of do many things at one time.
Yeah, we have to multitask. So you can see the meat's completely cooked now. I'm going to take my milk and I'm going to just pour that right in.
Okay, here's another stupid question, which I know there's no such thing. Is milk a common thing to add in bolognese or spaghetti sauce?
Yes, it was fairly common in most of the recipes that I read, and the milk really helps the meat to tenderize, and so it gives you that really great kind of soft texture with the meat. There's nothing tough about it, and it just is really gives it
good to know. I learned something today.
Are we thickening up over here?
I don't know what thick is to you, but
looks like it a little bit.
Does it feel thick?
It's starting to get there. Sometimes it'll take a little while. It'll probably take about 3 minutes or so, depending on... And you don't want to, like, turn your stove up the whole way and let it rip. You do need to use some patience with it.
All right. Is there a way we can sort of fast forward?
Yeah.
Actually, let's... can we finish that up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll keep stirring so we don't ruin the pudding.
I'm going to go ahead and add my white wine.
Any kind of white wine? Dry wine?
Any kind of white wine. Dry white wine is the best.
And a lot of wine up there at Cafe Bink?
We do. And my rule of thumb is that if I wouldn't drink it, I wouldn't cook with it.
The common theme that we hear around here.
People say it doesn't matter, but I truly believe that it does.
Well, why would you put something you wouldn't drink into something that you're going to eat?
I think sometimes people feel like maybe it's a waste of good wine to put something delicious in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to add my tomato product.
Okay.
And my oregano, and I'm going to go ahead and start adding the chocolate to the...
Do you want me to start adding chocolate?
Yeah, you can go ahead and add the chocolate. You can just dump it in there and keep stirring it.
Okay, now it's really getting thick because of that chocolate. And it's turning a nice pretty color.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
Oh, yum.
There we go. You can go ahead and add the butter to it.
Okay, and how much butter are we using?
I believe it's about 1/4 cup there.
Okay.
And so I like the pudding to end up completely smooth. So as soon as that gets all incorporated together, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to strain it into my container so it's completely smooth, no lumps. And then you want to take a piece of plastic wrap and put it directly over the top, and it keeps it from forming that pudding skin that is sometimes a little bit unappealing.
How am I doing?
You're awesome.
All right, I'll let you finish.
You've got it.
I really just want to eat, but I feel like I have to work for food, so.
You're going to be able to go home tonight and make this, no problem.
Yeah, that was easy. Like, there was nothing
totally
tricky to
simple.
it.
I love the simple things that just
put that right there?
Yep.
And then you're pouring each one, obviously, into cute little bowls.
Yep.
Is this my spoon?
That's your spoon.
How long do you put it in the fridge for? How long?
It's probably going to take about 2 to 3 hours to set up.
Okay.
And my favorite time to eat it, actually, is when it's just still a little bit warm.
Oh, yummy. Oh, my goodness. That is good.
What kind of chocolate
did you use?
For chocolate. I use Valrhona chocolate. It's my favorite chocolate, but any high-end chocolate.
Is it a dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
It's a dark chocolate,
Okay.
about 60% cocoa.
Delicious. This might just be a favorite recipe of mine to make for the kids. They'll love it. All right, everyone, don't worry, because we are going to have the information on our website, the recipes, and we're also going to have the information about the big event on the 19th so that you can go root on all of the women chefs in the Valley and everyone can support each other.
Excellent.
Out at the Art Institute of Phoenix.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Great
You're
to have
welcome.
you here.
Thank you.